Hello everybody, my name's Hocus Pocus and welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. This is episode 16 of the series, and today I've got some more progress in store for you, and I can't wait to get it started. So, without further ado, let's get this episode underway. Okay, so between episodes, again, I've been doing a little bit of mining, and this is basically everything that I've pulled out of the mine. I think I did 2 strips between episodes, so we got ourselves a couple stacks of iron, another 46 diamonds, a bunch of coal, a bunch of redstone, half a stack of gold, 12 emeralds, a little bit of lapis, and that was it really. All of the other building materials I stuck straight into the chest because, you know, it's not very interesting. I don't want to bore you guys with having to see that. So let me quickly transfer this across into the correct chests. Look, we have over a stack of diamonds now, which is good. We are slowly but surely mounting them up, which is exactly what we need to be doing. And then we have to put our gold in there as well. So, the goal was to get a little bit more iron, and we now have 3 stacks of iron and 47, which is great. Let me just quickly dispose of these couple of chests here. Get rid of them. And as you can see as well, we're actually on level 37 at the moment, so we're doing quite well in terms of experience. So I might do a couple of enchantments with you in a second. But before we do that, let me just quickly show you something involving the tree farm. So between episodes, I did a little bit of work on a design for a wall, and I have something going at the moment that I quite like. So you can see it here from afar. It's sort of similar to the wall design we're using inside of the base. So you've got that grey, a combination of grey blocks, and then it's slightly offset by the leaves that run along the center of the build. So if we get a little bit closer, we can take a better look at it. So let's get across here a second. Okay, so as you can see, we have a central archway that is the entrance to the tree farm, and we're using some cobblestone walls, andesite, cracked stone bricks, some gravel, and some cobblestone blocks. This is a 3 wide wall. In the middle we have leaves, so sort of like a bush, and everywhere that the wall doesn't make it to too high, I just cut it off with a piece of oak leaves, just so that it's a bit more difficult for mobs to traverse over it. I don't want too many creepers, skeletons, etc. making their way into the tree farm when we're trying to use it. So I thought it would be a good idea just to make it at least too high. I mean, they can still jump over it, so we might have to do something to change that. But at the moment, I'm really liking the design, and I think it works well, the green and the grey. So what we'll eventually extend this all the way around the tree farm just to wall it off, make it look like its own build. And I also need to come to a decision what I'm going to do here, whether I'm going to keep the wall square or if I'm going to take it diagonally. And right now I'm thinking of going diagonally. I think it'll look a bit nicer. So if we take it from here, maybe run it out this way, then we can continue straight once we make it past this tree. So something we'll have to consider in the future when building this wall. But for now, I really do like the design, and hopefully we can evolve it, progress it, and eventually just get this tree farm looking really nice and natural and have a bit of character to it. Okay, so that's enough of the tree farm for today. I don't know if we're going to do any more work on it in this episode. I might do a lot of the wall off camera because, you know, it's not very interesting. So I think what we'll do today is we'll jump back into the automatic kelp farm and see if we can get a central kelp farm built to just split up the room a little bit, because I think there's too much space in there for what we have at the moment. So the idea I have is to take the design that we have on the outside and sort of build a central version of it. So we'd have redstone running down the middle of the room, and then either side of the redstone you'd have your pistons and your observers, which knock off the kelp, and we'd have a few more hoppers running down the room that just collect the drops from the middle. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, is I'm going to jump off camera. I'm going to get something going in terms of a central automatic kelp farm in this room. And once I've made a little bit of progress with it, I'll jump back in and show you guys what I've came up with. Okay, guys, and we're back. So it's actually the next day now. I didn't finish recording yesterday because I ran out of time. But throughout both days, I've been working a little bit here and there on the world. And as you can see behind me, we've actually got something up and running in terms of a central module for our auto kelp farm. So it works in very similar fashion to the ones on the outside of the room. essentially once one of these kelp plants grows to 3 high, it will activate all of the pistons on this side and all of the pistons on this side, pushing any kelp up to the top of the water stream, over the edge, through these fence gates and down into the hoppers below. So as you can see, all of the drops get collected in this end hopper. And yes, it's pretty basic redstone really, works in exactly the same way as I said to these modules. So inside here we have 13 pistons on each side, which means we have another 26 growing spaces in our farm. Yeah, nothing much to go into, honestly. The redstone obviously runs down the middle. I've just planted some kelp for decoration on the sides. We have a couple lamps in there like we do on the outside modules, and it is very basic, as I say. So now that we've got that completed, we're just storing our kelp in this chest for now because I don't have anywhere for it to go, and as you can see we've actually filled a double chest already, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we've got to finish up a little bit of stuff in this room. As you can see, these 2 walls are completed, but aside from that, every other wall in this room requires some design work. So that's what I'm going to do with you guys on camera right now. And as you can see, we've got some kelp coming down now. You heard the pistons fire. So what we need to do is we need to implement the same design into all of these walls. So I think we should just jump right into it, honestly. So let's just get some cobble going down here. We'll get some up there. We'll get some right there. Then we'll go with the andesite. Let's pop some in there. Get some at the top and round in this side. Then we got our cracked stone bricks. We can get that going in here. And alright, we can stick another one there. Won't show. There we go. Another one there. Then we got to get a bit of polished in there. Let's get some, not too much polish. You know, we don't like to use too much of that stuff. Then some gravel. Okay, we have neglected this pillar quite a little bit, so let's stick that there. Then we'll go with some cobble right there, make it a diagonal. Then we'll go with a double gravel at the top, I think. And now we just need to work on this corner. So if we stick a piece of polish there, does that look okay? Yeah, I like the look of that. So we can go with some andesite right there, I think. Does that work on both sides? Yep, that works okay. Then if we go for cracked stone brick there, does that look okay? Yep, that looks fine. So that's those 2 walls complete, nice and easy. Now we can work on this one. So let's start with the cobblestone again, like so. Get some andesite going in there, like that. Some cracked stone brick. We'll get a diagonal there, one there. Get one down in the corner. Get a couple of polished in there. That'll do. And then the rest we can probably we'll go with 1 gravel there. And then to finish off the design, we'll go with, what should we go with here? A cobblestone? Yep, cobblestone works. So there you go, that's another wall complete. It's nice and easy really, especially when the walls are this size. It doesn't take too long to get the design in there. So if we just works in a similar fashion here. Let's get another cobblestone up there, and we'll go with some andesite. Like, I don't usually like to do a diagonal, one diagonal and then another on top, so I'll remove that block and we'll switch it up a little bit. We'll go with that. Then we'll stick one up there and we'll go with a diagonal there instead. That looks a lot better. So now we'll put some cracked stone bricks in there. We'll go with 1 in there, 1 there. Then for the polished we'll do 3 like so, and the gravel can fill in the rest. Nice and easy. I like it. I like this design where when I can just finish it off easily without having to fill in the extra gaps, because sometimes it gets like, it should be easy to do this design work because it's just throwing blocks down randomly, but for me I just think too much about it because I want it to look natural rather than man-made, and then, you know, I get ideas into my head where, oh, if I've placed 3 blocks in a row it looks stupid and things like that, and it just ends up, you know, like it ends up taking me a while to figure things out. But when it works out like that, I really just find it nice and easy to get things done. So again, we've got another wall done. We got a few more to go. I think 3 more to go, and then the room should be complete in terms of a design. Well, in terms of everything actually, because we got all of our kelp farms up and running in the room. So this is the final step now to making this room a fully functioning, fully designed automatic kelp farm. So let's just throw in some cracked stone brick again here. 1 up there. We'll get a couple in here like so. Let's get some polished in there like that. And then the gravel, will that work out? Yeah, I think that works out if we just throw the gravel in the extra spots. Yep, looks good to me. Let's move on. We can get some cobble in like that. Some andesite here. Get a diagonal there, 1 up there, and a final 1 up there. Some cracked stone brick here, up there. We'll go with one more there, I think. And for the polished, we'll stick them like that. And then we can just go gravel, gravel. That works perfectly. And then the final wall, guys, to finish up the room. Well, actually, no. I made a mistake. It won't be finished because we do need to put some form of lighting in here so we can get rid of the torches. But that shouldn't take us too long. Anyhow, we can do that in a second once we've done this design work here. So let's just put some andesite in like that. Get some cracked stone bricks going. Oh, no. See, I don't want to do a triple diagonal like that. That's the sort of thing that bugs me. So let's continue like so. Then we could... Oops, nope, not andesite. We need to go to gravel now. I don't want to put too much gravel in one row, so let's switch that up with... what do we use here? Tell you what, we'll switch the cobblestone there. And we'll go another piece of gravel there instead. Perfect. Yep, I really like that. Looks fine to me. Looks good. So that's the design work finished, as I mentioned. Also, just to quickly point out here, we've gone with the stone brick stairs because there's a transition of a block between the heights of each ceiling. So I just thought I'd throw that in there just to make the transition a bit cleaner. And I think it looks okay, honestly. I think we'll stick with it. So now that we've done that, let's quickly make up some more redstone lamps. And hopefully we've got enough materials hanging around to create some more trapdoors as well. So you've got some spruce planks there. We've got 22 spruce planks and 19 logs, so that works fine. We're also going to need some redstone blocks, so let me grab some of those. And then we should have some glowstone up here. Yep, there we go. So let's craft up a few glowstone lamps. You know what, we'll just take 16 there. We'll take 16. Then we're going to need a minimum of 16 redstone blocks for this. Alright, so we got 17 right there. And as for the trapdoors, do we have any hanging around? We have 10 hanging around there, that's nice. Any more in here? No, that looks like it's it. So let me just use this wood to create as many more as we can. But we got 16 and 16 lamps, so that works perfectly for now. I think what we'll do first of all is we will stick a few in the walls here, but I'm not sure what to do because generally I'll go for one right in the middle somewhere, and as these are 4 wide, there is no middle. So what do we do here? Okay, I have a little bit of an idea. If we go like this and stick one in there, let's have a little look because we got. Okay, yeah, that works out perfectly because we need one in there as well. So if we trapdoor there, and then if we stick one on the outside here, you know, it sort of balances out because they're mirroring each other, or at least that's how I look at it anyway. So okay, that gap is just to access the redstone, so that's fine. Then I think we replaced a bit of gravel there, and we can stick the trapdoor down, get rid of the torches. Okay, that's fine. So you see what I mean? It kind of mirrors each other. I think that looks. It doesn't. I mean, it's not perfect because for me, centering things. That's why I always try and keep rooms odd in terms of how many blocks wide they are. But in this situation, we're gonna have to just make do with the design because you know, it's not an odd number, so it either has to go on the left or on the right. But I think mirroring it like that sort of balances out the design a little bit, and it doesn't look too bad. So we'll do the same on this side. We'll go one here, trapdoor, and then obviously we'll do the same thing on this side. So it matches up perfectly with the redstone block. We can stick a trapdoor there as well. And then on this part of the wall, we will just mirror the design. So once again, we've got that 5 wide gap, including the center. And I think that looks fine, honestly. And then once more, we will just reflect the design in the back wall here. So we'll have one lamp here with the trapdoor, and then one lamp here again with the trapdoor. There we go. So that's exactly the same as the design down there, mirrored perfectly, and I think that balances it out a little bit, which is nice. And then for this wall, since it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide, we can just remove the center block, replace it with the lamp, and it works perfectly. See, this looks a lot better to me than this one. Just looks slightly imbalanced when it's off center. I suppose we could try and do like a double lamp. How would that look? No, we'll stick with one. We'll stick with one because it's a little bit of a waste of resources for one. And for two, I don't think it looks all that great anyway. So we'll stick with the one. Give me a couple pieces of cobblestone. I can't actually remember what block was in here, so we'll just go with cobblestone. No, we won't. No, we won't. It wasn't cobblestone. We'll go with gravel. Piece of gravel back there. Yep, looks good to me. So let's move on again. Obviously, we're going to mirror the same design that we have on the opposite side of the room. So we go with one lamp there. Oh, so just remember to replace that gravel. And we'll go with one lamp here. Trapdoor. Get rid of the flint. Give me a piece of gravel. There we go. So mirrored design here. And it obviously mirrors the design from the other side of the room also. So now that we have the walls fixed with lighting, we're going to get rid of the torches. And then we can check out where the darkest spots of the room are and sort of place some lamps in the ceiling as well. So let's just get rid of all of these torches. Just realized as well, we obviously need to cover up this water here, this unlimited water source. So I'll do that in a second as well. Just get rid of these torches so that we can see the true lighting in the room. Wow, I didn't realize I put this many down. There's quite a few, actually. It's quite a few. So we're gonna need quite a few lamps in the roof, or in the ceiling, I should say, I believe. Yeah, because we've also got the issue here of not being able to use the roof per se, the ceiling, I mean. So wherever I think in terms of what we should do on this side is maybe go with a lamp in here like this, because although I don't really like the look of the redstone block in the water, I don't think we have much of a choice. Just based on how the design has evolved, because obviously the glass here is only one thick, and the water will pour through. If we sorry, no, I mean the glass is one thick and it has water behind it. So if we place the lamp here, the redstone block is gonna interfere with our farm design. So I think the best method here would be to do what we've done and just accept the fact that we're gonna have to see this redstone block behind it. I don't think we have much choice. Or do we? No, we do have a choice, actually. We do have a choice. Let me just quickly throw together some redstone torches. I think I have a little bit of an idea here. So, give me 5 torches. It's probably too many, but it's fine. If we go like this and take another block out... Oh, crap. Is this still going to work the way I think it would? So if we go with a torch there, and then we grab some andesite and throw that back in where it was, just in the center here. Put the torch... No, it doesn't want to work like that, does it? Here, let me try again on this side. Oh, this is the same deal though, isn't it? Right. I tell you what, guys. Give me a second. We're gonna sleep, and we're gonna head outside and do this from outside instead, because doing it from inside is turning out to be quite difficult with all the water flowing in. So if I just break this block so I can see what where we're working once we get out there, and then throw the andesite back in, throw that back in. I think I've got an idea. So let's go to sleep. Then we'll head outside and we'll see if we can get the design working from the outside. And obviously it's Halloween today. It's the 31st of October. I've noticed that Mojang have added in a feature where some mobs now spawn with pumpkins on their head, which means they can't burn up in sunlight. So if I see one of those, I'll show you guys. I don't see one out there right now. But I thought it was quite a cool feature, and you know, it just ramps up the difficulty slightly because a lot more mobs are going to be hanging around in the day. But I mean, at the stage of getting diamond armor, you're not really under too much threat anyway, so it's like it's not too difficult, honestly. But let's just make our way around the back of the farm. Let's break you, jump up here. Okay, so we should be looking somewhere around here for a couple of holes. We just jump down. Oh dear, here we go. I thought these guys were going to come out. I need to light this area up, really, because it's always full of mobs when I get out here. So let's just kill them off. Oh, thanks, skeleton, for helping me out. There we go. Yeah, let me just quickly throw some torches down here while we're out here, because I always get spawns when I get out here, and it's a bit annoying. So, alright, so here's one. Here's one of our lamps. If we throw that down like so, I believe that should light the lamp up. And, oh, let me just kill this creeper a sec. Don't want him blowing up our redstone. Okay, there we go. And the other one is here, I think. So if we throw down redstone torch, line of redstone. Okay, so that should solve the issue of our lamps having to have redstone blocks behind them. Because the redstone should power the block behind the lamp and therefore power the lamp itself. So once we get back into our base, we should see that we've powered the lights without having to use the redstone block, which will be nice because, you know, I don't like the look of the redstone block in the water. It kind of subtracts a little bit from our design, so it would be nice to not have to use it. Oh, where did I come out here? Oh, okay, yeah, I know where we are. I know where we are. We're never far from home. Okay, so fingers crossed we've got this working, and fingers crossed nothing spawned in. Oh my god, here we go. Okay, so there's your example of the pumpkin heads. And this is not a great situation. There's a zombie right here as well. Oh my god, this is not good. Okay, the creeper is obviously our priority number one because I really don't want them to destroy anything in this room. So if we can safely dispatch them. Okay, that's a skeleton down. Alright, there's a few creepers at the back as well. This is, oh dear, this is a terrible situation. Alright, that's the zombie dead. Let's get the creeper's attention and kill him. Alright, come on, dude. Get out of here. There we go. And now the skeleton can go down. Yeah, I don't know if these mobs have a chance to drop the pumpkin that they're wearing on their head. I'd be surprised if not, but I haven't managed to grab one yet. I did just get a carrot though, which is nice. I don't think we have carrot seeds yet. Or carrots, obviously, they don't have seeds. But aha, there you go, look, our design has worked. So now the lamps are powered. So the way that works, guys, is that as I said, the redstone behind the block behind the lamp is being is powering this block of andesite. And because the block of andesite behind the lamp is powered, the lamp is also powered. So that's a neat little trick you can use if you ever want to power a lamp without having to move the block behind it. Obviously, we're going to have to do the same on this side. Otherwise, we're going to be dealing with Mr. Creeper and Mr. Skeleton every time we come back, which I don't want to be doing. Let's take that out and hope... There you go. The water's not going to go everywhere this time, which is nice. So... Oh, no way. I think I've just destroyed all of our redstone. Which is another issue, right? We need to get back there. So what do we have here? We have polished and andesite. Okay, let's just jump back in here, because... Oh, no. I think we're fine. I think we're safe, which is good. So, right, why did the water flow backwards this time and it didn't last time? Because now I have an issue. No, that's not too big of an issue. Let's put... Which block do I need to put back? I need to put this one back. And I need to grab some cobblestone here. And then we need to go redstone torch, redstone there. And if we carry on round... Wait, so where's the other lamp going to be? The other lamp is going to be behind here, I'd imagine. Yeah, so the other lamp is going to be right here. So, oops, wrong one. So right here. So again, redstone torch, redstone, and once we get back outside into the kelp farm, we should notice that the two lamps are now in action. So what did we have here? We had you and we had you. Easy peasy. Oops, I did remove them actually. So if we plunk those back in, there we go. One, and replace this block, two. So there we go. We got another two lamps working. And do I want to put trapdoors on these, or shall I? Yeah, you know what? It doesn't look too bad to me. Doesn't look too bad. So let's stick some trapdoors on the other side as well, just to keep things uniform in this room. And I believe that should help to light up this area. So we're getting light levels of 9, 10, 9, 10. Yeah, this all should be good. Right. Okay, we're getting a couple 6s around here. So that means we're going to need to put some lamps up in the ceiling as well. How do we want to space these, I wonder? How do we want to space these? So I think definitely first things first, let's build a couple more lamps for ourselves, because we only have one left, and that's definitely not going to be enough. So let's get a couple more of those built. We got some more glowstone up here. Oh, it's already in our inventory, so let me grab some more redstone. I'll just grab the last of the redstone from that chest. And we will create ourselves... What? We'll create... Alright, we've got 12 lamps. That should be enough. Let's just make sure that we've got enough redstone blocks to power them. There we go. So we got 14 blocks and 12 lamps. Alright, so immediately I think... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just plonk a lamp directly up here. And we're going to need to jump up there. There we go. So I think that's the first position. We'll place one in. And then we'll place one in the corner here somewhere. So here maybe. That looks like a good spot to me. Let's cut another block out, redstone block and lamp. Then we'll place one. Where did we place the last one? How many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a 5 block gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one goes right here then. And then block, lamp. Alright, so now that we have those 3 in, we're going to do something similar at the other end. And we're going to throw a few more in here. I'm going to do that off camera though, guys. So I'll catch you again in a second. Alright guys, so I'm back and I've placed all the lamps in like I said I would. In the end we went with 3 here, as you already know. We went with 3 on each length and then another 3 at the end. So that should allow us to light up the room adequately and void spawns. Or at least I hope so. Because even after placing all of these... Even after placing all of the lamps down this end of the base, I'm still getting a few spawns, like a couple creepers, a zombie or 2. But, you know, it's something we can hopefully negate in the future. Anyway, next steps on the auto kelp farm obviously is to channel all of the kelp into a specific space. And look, you can see already a zombie's actually spawned down there. Can they spawn on hoppers? Possibly that's the issue we have. Maybe one of the hoppers doesn't have a high enough light level. Anyway, what I was saying is we need to channel all of this kelp into a certain area so that we can start smelting it, turning it into dried kelp. But yeah, that's a project for another day. And just to round up the episode, we're going to do a couple of enchantments. I want to get some better armor. So as you can see in my hotbar, I've enchanted a few pieces. So let's just see what we can get on this. Alright, it's looking like protection 3 across the board at the moment. Protection 3. Fire protection 3. I'll tell you what. If we're lucky... No, we're not lucky. But we can combine that with what we already have to make a pretty decent chest plate. So I'm not too displeased. Let's stick the boots in. Unbreaking 3. I mean, Unbreaking 3 has worked amazingly for us. So I'm going to take it on the boots. And we get blast protection. What have we got? We got fire protection. Again, we can combine those to make some pretty decent boots. So I'm not too upset about that. We got another Unbreaking 3 and a Respiration 3. So we got Aqua Affinity there. What should we go with? So I'll just take the Unbreaking 3 on the leggings. Yeah, let's do it. So protection 4 Unbreaking 3. That is pretty decent. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to combine this pretty much with all of the armor that we currently have. And that should allow us to create some pretty... Wait, why is it not letting me combine that? Oh, don't tell me you can't. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, so it's going to let us combine those, the fire protection and the... But if you combine the fire protection, you lose the blast protection. I'm willing to take that trade, honestly. Yeah, actually, you know what? I was thinking that maybe we'll just do this once the armor is actually at its breaking point, because it's kind of a waste at the moment. And I need to work out what's the issue with combining the chest pieces as well. So, you know what? I'll save it, and once we're at breaking point with our armor, then we'll do the combination. But we do have a few better pieces there, and it should hopefully allow us to upgrade our armor that we currently have. So I just wanted to say, guys, before I end the episode, obviously we spent a lot of time together in this episode rather than cutting it up into chunks like I usually do. And I hope that's okay, because it's something that I like to do. I like to talk you through what's happening on the screen and show you how I go about doing certain things. So I think this episode was good. And you can see another mob spawning in the background, which is great. Gonna have to solve that issue. But yeah, as I was saying, I hope that you enjoyed this format of episode rather than the constant cutting and jumping between clips, because I did. And I just want to make sure that you guys are enjoying it, basically. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like below, drop a comment with any feedback you may have, and subscribe for all future content on this channel. Catch you later, guys. Bye bye.